Hi. Do you feel you're in control of your life? Or do you feel that you have to do a lot of stuff? There's a lot of things that needs to be done and you have to do it. You don't really want to do it, but you have to do it. And in that way that your life is controlling you and your life is running you. Well, I'm inviting you to have a little think about that, because a lot of the times when we say, I have to do this or I have to do that, if you ask yourself, is it really true? Is it really true that I have to do this? Or is it something that I have to do because I want the outcome of when I've done this? If you think about it, a lot of the times when we say, well, I have to do this, for example, I have to go to the dentist. Well, do you have to? No, you don't really have to. You usually go to the dentist because you either want to prevent your teeth to become broken or rotten or whatever, and that will give you a lot of pain and will be even more expensive if you postpone it and if you don't do anything about any issues that you have with your teeth. So that's why you actually go to the dentist. But that is not something you have to. It is something you do because you want to avoid the pain of having toothache, or you want to avoid the larger bill if you do wait too long and wait until the issues actually start appearing. So that is a classical place where I hear myself saying, oh, well, I have to go to the dentist. But I don't really have to. I want to. I want to go to the dentist because I want to have my teeth nice and clean. I want not to have toothaches and pains. I want to pay less money now, having the dentist check my teeth and make sure that everything is all right, instead of waiting, and then once the issues start and the tooth pain comes and you have holes in your teeth and you have to, or they might even break and you have to have a larger operation or something done, then that would be much more expensive. So that's just a simple example of what you sometimes say that you have to do, or you typically say you have to do, but you don't really have to do it. You want to. It's something you want. It's something you decide that I would rather do it now than do it later. And in that way there's tons of things in your life that if you become aware of it, where you actually say, I have to do this, I have to do that. But is it really true? Just think about it. How many places in your life do you say, I have to do this for my mom, or I have to do this for my school, I have to do this school paper? Well, do you have to? Do you really, really have to? Or is it something you choose to do because you want to have that exam? You know that if you want that exam at the end of the year, you have to do these tasks, these papers, so that you will be able to learn what you need to learn in order to have the exam. And why do you want that exam? Because you want to go to some further education or the university or whatever it is. It's all something you do because you want to do those simple steps to get to the place where you want to get to, right? So there's nobody who really says, who's forcing you to do anything. It's your own choice. You can just say, okay, I don't want to do the paper. But then I can ask you, do you want the consequence of not doing the paper? And that's where you might figure out, okay, so maybe sometimes in order for me to have what I want in the future, I need to do something now. But it's not something I have to do, it's something I want to do. I want to do this paper because it is going to put me in a position where I can do my exam at the end of the year or in 2 years' time, and then I will get the exam, and that will take me to the next education, or that will give me the job that I want to have, the job that I'm dreaming of, whatever it is, So it's just it's the way that we think, and if we keep telling ourselves these stories about us having to do a lot of stuff and having to not feeling that we are in control of our lives, just turn it around and ask yourself, well, do I really have to do this? Or ask yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this paper? Why am I going to the dentist? Why am I wanting to help my mom? You know, why am I doing it? Am I doing it because I want to feel good? I want to go to a different place than where I am today? What is it? It's important to know your why. It's important to know why you do the things you do. Because when you know the why, then it's easier. It's so much easier to get stuff done, even the papers you don't really feel like doing, even going to the dentist that you don't really like doing. Then you will be it will be much easier for you to do the things that you don't really feel like doing, because you know that if you don't do it, you won't get to where you want to get to. So that was just a share from me, and I hope that you can use it and have a look in your life and see what's going on and see why you do what you do, and if you really have to, or is it something that you actually want to. See you tomorrow. Bye.